Well, if you've ever wondered what the vets get up to at the finish line of the cross country, we're just going to go and ask Liz Brown, the British team vet, and she is paying particular attention to Piggy French's horse, Obus Cooley, because he's potentially a horse for the future for British teams. So we're just going to have to run to catch up with her because she's legged it off.
Well, he finished very soundly. He looks well. Like, we're basically looking at them, see how they finish. Like, it's basically you're looking at them from 2 points of view. One is to see how they're doing in this competition, so any little issues or anything that might kind of affect them tonight. So we might have to, if they have any little cuts or an overreach or something they've banged, we need to make sure that it's correctly managed overnight so that the horse isn't sore on it for tomorrow. And then also we're looking at these horses for the future, so the nice horses that are coming up, when we've got the talented rider like Piggy, we're always interested in the horses she's riding. So and it's, from my point of view, it's always a question of building up a picture of the horses over a period of time. If I know all those horses inside out and how they are and how I expect them to be on the Saturday night after cross country, it's much easier to then get the most out of them for the next day for the show jumping, and if anything's different about a horse and if anything's changed or if it's not quite as you would expect it to be, then that you've got, and also you have a situation where you've managed a horse before when it's had a particular issue, and if it happens again, that how you will manage it and how that horse will then get through the competition.
Liz, it's fascinating stuff. Thank you very much. You better get cracking on some of the other horses you've got to look at, but thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Thanks.
So William Fox-Pitt, Cool Mountain on the track now. William, one of 5 Brits in the top 10 after the dressage. We're taking his time between that stick pile and corner there, Spencer.
Yeah, he was just making sure that he'd set his line up beautifully. Teresa Stopford-Sackville, the owner of Cool Mountain, former winner of the Lexington 4-star, and a very good horse across the country. And he's gone to the left-hand side. I think that's the favoured route, isn't it?
Nearly through the middle of the second part. So to the step. William gunning it up the steps. Very neatly done, though. Out of the water. No penalties on the card. Comes to this log. Will he go over the tree? Looks like he is. Yep. Pops the tree very delicately. We've seen some earlier riders with enormous jumps there.
It's Team Fox-Pitt. We're just missing one of them. I didn't see you around because we haven't got a monitor here, but just talk me through it. How did it go?
Oh, he was superb. I mean, he's a brilliant horse. It's a bit of a luxury bringing him, at this level, 3-star level. He's done 4-star, but he's been, off. He's had bits and bobs wrong for a few years. So I was just delighted that he felt so good. The hills are demanding for him. What is she doing?
It's a lovely look.
He's didn't think he was as fit as he could have been, but jumping wise he was amazing. It was just steer him round, point and kick, and he was just so genuine. He's great fun. I don't have to pull the reins much. All the direct routes.
This is such a lovely scene, seeing you with your family, and you've got Alice just behind you and your owners, and just one horse here for you. This is quite good fun, isn't it? Is this one of the things that you love about Blenheim as an event?
Blenheim is a lovely event. It's got such a great atmosphere, and it's very. It's handy. Well, another one. I might drop one in the end. It's just fun for them to stay with their grandmother, who's very near. And
don't enjoy yourself too much. We need you to have lots of horses ready for Rio next year.
Okay, well that is the plan. Hopefully, chilly morning's looking good, and got a few good young ones. Fernhill Pims look great at Burley, so there'll be enough to keep me busy, I hope.
Good luck. Thanks so much, William.
Another good luck coming here.
Well, it didn't all go to plan. Helen Waterhouse, Master Douglas in the main arena at the 2 brushes, and just
painful.
Gets right under the second brush and pops her out the side door. Camilla Kruger, Biarritz for Zimbabwe. Oh no!
Oh no! It's a jump, not a bank.
For Camilla. Sole rider for Zimbabwe, and Biarritz goes off for a lovely gallop around the Blenheim Palace estate. Well, down to the log pile is Tina Cook. Tina with Calvino the second. 47.4 her dressage. She was very disappointed not to be riding at the Europeans just a couple of weeks ago, but she was up there with the BBC commentating on the cross country. And again, Angus just taking her time through this combination.
Yeah, very, very steady there. Of course, we saw Oliver. He was early doors on the cross country. He had a run out there, and we've seen some slightly wider lines coming to that corner. Now to this water complex, a steep hill down, very steep hill. Got to get the horses balanced. a bit hesitant over the first one and a huge leap. I mean, when you stand and look at that actual jump into the water, it looks like you're jumping into space.
Well, this is a former ride of Nana Dalton. Nana, who's just had a very good win at Verregem, the CCI 3-star. And Tina, another one that's formed a very good partnership. She jumps the tree as well. That's a favoured route there.
Yeah, definitely seeing more and more riders jump the tree there. Now to these badgers on the top of the mounds. Quietly done.
Very nice. Now the Ariat Dupont for Calvino II and Tina Cook. Heavily medalled as well, Tina. She's been a great member of the British team over the years. And that was really good, really straight.
That would have been as good as we'd have seen, I think. So now down to this enormous fence. Apparently a Gruffalo lives in the ditch. Did you know that, Spencer?
No, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. And going in a different direction as well this year, the course. Eric Winter, course builder, he's put a lot of twists and turns in this year.
Yeah, I think he got a very good balance to the track this year.
Tina, you look delighted. You absolutely flew through the finish line then.
Oh, I knew it was close. I just had an absolutely lovely ride on that horse. You know, he's only 10, but he's quite a backward, immature 10-year-old. You know, and he's not a big horse. I'm quite a big girl on him, and straight as a die the whole way. And in fact, some places where I went for the 5-stride option, I should have gone 4. Ground rides beautifully. I couldn't have been happier.
Was your mum very good today?
Yeah.
Were you very proud?
Yeah.
Does he want to be an eventer as well?
No.
Race rider for
Rugby.
rugby?
Rugby or football?
Football or cricket.
Oh, never mind. There's
very
always
good.
time to change his mind, Tina.
Yeah.
Well
the
done.
mother never knows.
Well, it didn't go to plan for everybody. Liz Halliday-Sharp and Fernhill by night at the Cheltenham members' badges comes to a stop.
Well, Michael Jackson, Kanga Song, Mike got his top on this time, but sadly not to be his day at the water that.
Julie Chu, Lord of the Owls, the second of the Cheltenham members' badges. A little bit dirty there. And in the main arena, oh, Julie, and I think she decided to retire after that at the first part of the hedges. Well, it's Sandra Auffarth and Ispo for Germany. This 11 years old.
Relatively inexperienced combination, but as a pairing, but both horse and rider in their own right quite experienced. And Sandra, well, she's making a good job of it.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, reigning world individual champion and team gold at those European Championships up at Blair Castle.
So to the Cheltenham badges, lovely athletic jump up there. And horse really clever, ran up to the top of the hill, looked down at the jump and then just popped what was it in front of it.
Well, Angus, you rode round the CIC 3-star. That second badge, it came up on a bit of a funny stride, 4 or 5. You had to be very positive on the 4.
Yeah, you just had to make your mind up as soon as you landed over the first shield. Make your mind up what you're going to do, and then you were fine. Well, Sandra in the arena here, well, that was very easy.
He's a good jumper, isn't he, this horse?
Yeah, very athletic. A lot of spring.
Well, Sandra Auffarth just back from Blair, winning team gold and an individual medal, of course, at the Europeans. And here you are at Blenheim. How was that?
Yeah, it's a really nice competition. I'm the first time here. And I did it to get a few experience with my new horse, and I think it was a good idea. So we had a good run. It was not the fastest one, but I had to feel how fast can I go in front of the fence and with the CCI. And yeah, I think it was a very good experience for us.
You're second after the dressage, so those time penalties, 15 time penalties, they are going to be costly, aren't they?
Yeah, but first, it's the best. The first goal is to have a clear round and to come safe home, and that I get my goal. And this next time maybe I'm a bit quicker.
I mean, could it be another Opgon Luvo for you? Do you think?
He's a really good jumper, and he did a really good dressage yesterday, and I had the feeling that he was really fit and even to the end. So I think there's lots of space to get better with him, and I don't know quite yet if it's the next Top Gun Uvo, but he's a really, really sweet, nice horse, of course.